What's the daily message for today, guys? Oh, we made it. Happy Friday to each and every one of y'all. Great rising. Peace and blessings. May this message find you in perfect love and peace. And may it find all those that it is supposed to reach at this point in time. Y'all, what's the daily message? The daily message is all about how we move in our relationships. And we're not talking about, you know, the kind of relationships we talking about. We talking about those intimate relationships. We talking about those situationships we like to get into, all of that. It is talking about really setting a tone with yourself and being intentional about the type of relationships or situationships that you really want to get into, and really starting to make those moves and those steps. You can't continue to say, um, I want honesty in my relationship, but you're not willing to be open and honest. Um, you say you want a relationship, but really in your heart of heart, you still have some healing to do, and you're not really ready for a relationship. You're maybe lonely, and maybe missing companionship or missing some level of intimacy with another person, but you may not necessarily be ready. And I'm only stating certain scenarios. What fits you. But when it comes to your relationships, and when it comes to your intent and what it is that you really want in a relationship, it's really time for you to sit back and consider that and really, really ask yourself what you want. And then ask yourself if your environment supports what it is that you want. Because a lot of times we'll find ourselves being in relationships because someone wants us, or will stay in a relationship because someone wants us, and we don't ever stop long enough to say, is this what I really want? um is this who I really want to be with? Am I with this person for the right reasons? Are they really fulfilling me? Are they able to complete these objectives, long term goals, and things like that? What I really want, like if you're wanting to build financial stability, and you're not necessarily with someone who is conscious about spending, or someone who is able to contribute financially. Now, I know, we all have our situations and things like that, but there comes a time where there's a situation, and then there's a pattern. You know what I'm saying? And you have to and you have to give yourself, you have to ask yourself, what does that look like, and how much time is it? How much time am I willing to give my partner to quote unquote change, or before it becomes a pattern, or before it becomes a part of who they really are? You know what I'm saying? And you really have to ask yourself those tough questions. For real. Um your aunt, you have a distant aunt who is close to you, wanting to support you in areas of love and your relationships. Once you have your epiphanies, because some of you will have your epiphanies when it comes to your relationships, and as I'm speaking to you now, you're not in the right relationship, or you've been too long in a relationship. Maybe you're afraid to step out or walk away, or you're afraid of the unknown or the uncertain. A lot of times we feel that we create this false security and this false stability in these relationships or these connections with people. And when you realize it, you don't realize it usually until you get out of it, but you eventually realize that those false connections and those false stabilities there, we put those there to kind of keep us, where we are, to kind of keep us comfortable, because putting forth an action or doing something more will cause more, will cause more effort on our part. And sometimes, we're unsure of what that effort is and what it's going to do and how it's going to fit. And that can be a scary place. So I understand that. But I will say that your distant eye is telling you to trust your instincts. You're having more and more experiences where your intuition is coming into play. Your intuition is guiding you. Your intuition is talking to you right now and telling you probably should be doing something different. And that is your intuition and the universe constantly like reminding you that you need to get out of the circumstances that you're in. If you're constantly feeling stagnant, if you're constantly feeling depressed, if you're constantly feeling like you're not moving or there's not progress in your life, that's usually an indication that you're not where you're supposed to be and you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. And chances are you're a lot more gifted than you allow yourself to be. You should be in the area of helping other people and expanding on your gifts and, developing a community to support other people. And until you do that, you won't feel any better about your circumstances or your environment will not change. But I will encourage you to take this advice and this information that's coming here and take this time to commit to yourself again, commit to loving on yourself again. And that's the start. Once you get back to you and once you get back to like really loving you and finding that center and asking yourself those questions and also forgiving yourself for taking too long, for, being there too long, doing accepting too much of the wrong thing, etc. So we can go down the list, right? Take that time to forgive yourself, but then also take that time to give yourself grace, give yourself love, give yourself some compassion, lift yourself up, build yourself up so that you can move forward. It is going to be a beautiful experience if you allow yourself to heal. All right. Okay, peace and blessings, everyone. Happy Friday. I love y'all with a perfect heart. If you need anything, y'all can always reach out. And I'll see y'all soon. Okay? Have a good one. Bye.